your dog has more followers than me, so.
That is crazy.
How does that make you feel as a person? You like
it
trying to get to
definitely.
10,000? He got to 10,000 in one day.
Yeah.
In one
I
day.
hope you run away.
I don't remember who was telling me. Was it you? Everybody loves puppies.
Not Josh, probably. Josh, because Josh loves puppies.
Yeah,
I
it
don't
was
care
like
about him.
he was like everybody loves puppies. Nobody has a feeling. A comedian has this black, white. Puppies are almost universally loved.
Yep.
And he's very cute
Yeah.
in this grand scheme of puppies
Them
in
numbers
general.
gonna drop when he gets like 2 o'clock, like 2 years old.
Oh, yeah, they're out of there. But for
I ain't
now,
following
they're
this
like,
nigga no more.
oh.
I ain't
I'm
following
saying
him.
puppies and babies, you cannot go wrong with them.
No, some babies.
Internet. No,
Tough.
I mean internet. People love it. People love watching like baby content. They
Oh,
do.
that's true.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, I don't know. Some people feel bad, like I want a baby or I hate kids. FTK.
No, but even still, even if you hate kids, you'll still look to see what kind of stuff they're doing. Like, why are they posting with a kid? You still look at
Yeah,
it.
I'm not a big kid person, but like what was that when the little thing about the treats, like you give the kid the treat and walk away.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
Those videos, like I found myself watching for
They were good.
hours.
They were
A
good
series
time.
of them.
Yeah.
It was funny.
yeah.
Some was adorable. It was like, oh.
I saw the dude did it with a monkey. The monkey was like plotting on the tree, and he's like, I can't do this. Like, he never said nothing. Obviously, they don't speak human. But
Monkeys are shady though.
Then he came back and got him and
Yeah.
got him
I
the
want a
door.
monkey.
And
I really want like a.
Really?
I don't
Yes.
want no animals that
Monkeys
have that
are-
type of strength.
No, but like a
Monkey
little
scratch your
cat
face
and
off.
monkey.
But they
Those
still,
little-
like when I went to Bali, we went to this monkey place, and they were going to people book bags, and they wasn't looking, and like stealing. They would take your glasses, your hat, and run off, and then be over there with their little friends. Like,
Hey, look what I got, guys.
No,
Yeah.
they like teaching them to steal stuff.
How was
Yeah.
Bali?
It was nice. It was really nice.
And Bali's not expensive, is it?
No, I was about to say it's cheap.
Yeah.
Like, your
Animals are
flight might cost
unpredictable,
you
man. They can literally just
What's the
like
travel time?
gnaw on your face with no warning.
Yeah.
That's why you get a little one.
17.
That
And
ain't-
train them.
I ain't trying to hear all of that. It's still a
Can y'all
monkey.
have this side conversation about y'all going to Bali and how cheap it is
All right.
on another
I
day?
know that
Kev's trying to take his dog.
Bali is expensive.
Trying to
for
take his
them.
dog?
For- you
Shut
know what's
up,
funny
Kevin.
about that? I was like, man, nah, man. People taking their dogs everywhere. Then I got them, and I was just like, how do you get the dogs on the plane?
No, you do need
Dog
to
about to
get.
have
I
brand
was gonna tell you this
deals.
because we did this with our dog who just passed away. But we had her.
Bella?
No, Jada. She's
Jada.
yeah.
I knew it.
You
ended
called,
with
no,
A.
you called her ugly so many
She
times.
was.
No, she's a Boston Terrier. She's very cute. And you called my dog ugly so many times.
Your
That's
dog was
okay.
ugly, Meg, and I
No,
like
it
that.
wasn't. No, she
That name is ugly. Was it Voluntary?
Boston Terrier.
Oh, that sounds more clear now.
I was wondering too.
Boston Terrier?
I was like, oh, that's a exotic
It's
dog.
a type of dog. Well, go ahead.
No,
What
no,
you
no.
telling
But
me?
I was gonna say you can get your dog slated as an emotional support dog.
Ah,
However,
I'll get him his own first class seat.
No, I'm saying, well, if you want to do that, you can. But the easiest thing is to get them as an emotional support dog. That way, they can sit
Can't
under
get
your
too
seat in
much
front of
money.
you.
I don't want him to
And
be
you
under
can take
there.
them. No, you can take them.
Can you have
You
like a
can put 'em in there.
Rottweiler?
I want
as a
him-
support.
Dio usually takes the
Like a
most
Rottweiler?
humongous
Yeah.
dog on planes.
Yes, you can. And
That's
He
they
was
nice.
just
sitting
have to sit
behind
at
me.
your
The
Foam
dog
mouth.
is
You gotta
120
You gotta pay for that
pounds.
seat.
That's
For sure. The
ridiculous.
dog was in first class.
Yeah.
You gotta, yeah. If they're emotional support though, it's free because they can't. You just have to get the paperwork, and you also have to.
I heard they were
certify
making
you
that
need
more
one.
stringent, though.
But meaning you can't have like a peacock emotional support animal
Oh.
like
Yeah.
people were doing before. They'd
They
have
were
like
doing the most
crazy
ridiculous.
They just have like crazy animals.
I was on
So,
one.
like,
This lady
cats
had
and
a
dogs.
beaver.
I got a honey badger. That's my
Right.
No,
That's my emotional.
she had a beaver on the
did
plane
not.
with her. Yes, she
You
did.
had no pet beavers.
I don't know how
is
she
his
had this
pun.
beaver, but she had the beaver. She kept giving them wood the whole flight.
Hello.
You
Dude,
can.
this
There
is
there
his
goes the
pun.
lie.
To here.
I've
She
seen
was
him
giving
vagina.
them bird houses. He
That's
was just going to
very
work on
funny,
these
though.
bird houses, just
Oh, my
leaving just
God.
shavings everywhere. It was ridiculous. I was like, I ain't pay for this, man.
The only thing about it is you do have to like go through like a psych eval, but there's a bunch of
That's so
a
stupid.
psych eval.
He kept like throwing it in my face. He had regular sized teeth. I was like, bruh, get out my face, bruh.
Your
He
lies
just
are
popped his little
so...
beaver head over
they
and
just
look over
keep-
the seat behind me like,
The visual feeding of beaver wood on a plane is just too funny, though. Like, here, boy, you was supposed to. This is for
Talking
later.
to the attendant like, what you want water or you want crackers?
Oh, man.
I
Yeah.
hated it, bruh. Stupid
So that's a
beaver.
good place to start, man. I want to welcome you guys to the show today. We got special guest Keysha E in the building
Hey, guys.
and Dion Lack, as along the OG squad. Meg, to hear more, Kev on stage. We'll be back right after this.
You just cannot.
Where-
You have to lead everything. You just
I
such a little.
never-
It's not even your.
Again.
It's not your job. That's his. That's thick tongue job, and you over here just taking his job.
What's wrong with you? Why you coming here with this type of energy today?
I didn't do nothing wrong.
You
I ain't
just
say nothing.
landed and you just
I
came
ain't say.
in?
I ain't say nothing.
You came
but
in
I
this
ain't say
morning?
No, I didn't say no lies. Did I? No.
Who car you driving?
Man, Terrell. I don't even want to talk about it. It's
I
the
was
worst.
like-
It is
I was
worst
like,
rental I've ever got in
you
my
find a
life.
2004 Nissan Altima. When she pulled up, I was like, I thought it was a family member's car or something.
It looks like it is so janky in there. I was like, yo, this is like.
Is it really 2004?
It's probably.
That's like,
It's like
that's
the,
06 or
Because
08.
Turo is
Rent-a-wreck.
people's cars,
Regular.
right?
Yeah.
It's
But see,
people's
I've
actual
done it
cars.
so many times and it's really good. It works.
Should do that
Usually,
on
it's
an
just like
already.
Airbnb. You know, most of the times
Yeah.
you get a really good Airbnb. It's clean. You know, you don't have any issues. That's usually how Turo is. This time, the guy pulled up and I was like, well, that don't look like the picture.
What was the rate? What was the rate? You probably got
It was
told about
it
the
was
rate.
like super cheap. So that's how I
Yeah,
got
there
it,
you go.
right? I got it, and then I showed my fiance, and he was like, Megan.
You could have drove the Infinity. I'm not doing nothing when it's just sitting at the house right now.
Well, I'm sorry, I didn't realize you just had a billion cars that
Well, there's
just
a newspaper
chilling.
at the bottom that he has in case he has a mistake. So
It's like the place Rent-a-Wreck, and their cars be like that.
You just
Rent
never
a wreck?
Yeah.
rent a wreck.
Is that in
Like-
Detroit? I've never seen that out here.
It's called
it
rent a
rent-a-
wreck.
Is that rent-a-wrecked car? Like all the
It's
cars are.
Rent-a-Wreck.
I love
yeah.
that.
It's like, so
What?
basically, the cars aren't like wrecked, but you know you getting like a little bucket. You know what I mean? But it's super cheap. So it's like,
Right. I mean,
I
my
can get
love
around.
that.
I don't really need nothing
I
nice.
love that.
That's
It
my-
just,
that's my
small dishes,
mentality.
man. I ain't trying to flex. I ain't trying to. I'm just trying to.
be like $15 a day.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Oh, that's clutch, yeah.
See?
No insurance. But what happened if you let her borrow your car and she wrecks it? Would you be like,
It's covered.
Yeah.
You got full coverage on it.
Oh, I'm doing that next time. I just pay
Because
you $5.
my mother-in-law comes in 2 weeks and she's gonna drive it. So I've been trying to sell it, but I just wanted to sell it to the right person because it's a unique car. They only made that body style for 2 years, so I want somebody that
who
really likes the
cares?
car.
Why don't you just do
I ain't
Turo
like
with
the
that
body
car?
style. Just sell it.
That's you make a lot of money.
Because
so
I
somebody
didn't
want to pay you
I didn't
top
wanna-
dollar, but they were like, they don't care about the body style.
They paying
You're
top
not gonna-
dollar. I sell it for top dollar. But yeah, just a random person. I just didn't want to put it like online because I don't want 1,000 people test drive it. The easier thing to be to take it to CarMax, but they're not gonna give me what it's worth for. The
Right.
car it's a 2004, but it doesn't have 75,000 miles on it, and it's like for it to be a 2004, have heating and cooling seats. And it has like the smart.
is this an ad for the car?
No, I mean, if somebody want to buy it. I was just like bragging about how dope it is for it to be a 2004. To have
You should put that on
difference
Turo.
to it.
You would make a lot of money every month. Like get a whole extra pay your
Don't put the
pay your
Maserati on
bill,
Turo.
everything.
No, you're not. You're
I
not.
am.
You
You do
can't
not
put a
want
lease
people-
car on Turo.
Right, wait. It's
I
a
bet
lease
you
car.
can.
You cannot do
I'm not
that.
buying no Maserati outright. Are you crazy?
I'm just saying.
With the
You
miles they
can't
gonna
put that on there,
Yeah,
Kevin.
I don't be driving it that much.
How many
I
drive?
don't even
Just
be
put it
in
on
LA,
Turo.
but for 2-3
Man,
days.
listen,
and all I
I-
really do is go pick my kids up, soccer practice, and podcasts.
I don't even have 5,000 miles on that truck.
Really?
I do not.
How long you had it?
Since March,
And you don't got
I
5,000?
don't have 5,000 miles on that.
Dang.
Are miles the same on electric cars?
Mhm.
Yeah.
They are?
They're still miles.
No, I mean, like, I feel like the wear and tear because you don't have a combustible engine.
The wear is totally different.
It's not as hard, is it?
Mild, but the
Yeah, you still got mileage on your car.
But I'm saying though, it's not. It ain't a 1-to-1 ratio. Is the point
Nah,
I'm
nah.
making.
Even the brakes, like,
maintenance issues now.
yeah, we don't
Got
have to. I think they said bring Farron's Tesla in around 70,000 miles for her brakes, unless
want
she's
a
like hard
Tesla.
on it. That the
What is
same
different
one.
between city miles and highway miles?
Hey,
too?
is it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel
Yeah.
like
Because
big
you're not
tire
going through
introduced to
gears.
that.
Yeah, and the stopping it and going and all
Yeah,
of that. Yeah.
that puts the wear and
puts
tear
more
on
wear
your
But
and
if you're
tear.
driving on the city or in freeway in LA, it's always the same.
That's true though.
It doesn't matter
Freeway
where
is
you're
stopping
going.
go in
It's
LA.
all, traffic, regardless of what you are on, the pace is the
Yeah.
same.
I have no idea. I had 3 tires that blow out this past week.
Simultaneously?
Keysha!
Well, one
Wait.
tire blew out, and then I took it to go get a new tire, and then I was like, they checked the other ones, and it was like, oh, well, look at here.
Your tire's broader than me.
And then I was like, oh.
Was you always doing all that
My
driving out
daddy
of
be doing that
town?
stuff.
You're what?
My dad takes care of that.
Your dad's in
Does he
Detroit.
live
He's
here?
not here now. so
Well,
what are you gonna
you
do?
know,
Like, ain't your daddy in Detroit? How you supposed
but
to
if I
change
knew
tire?
that it was getting close, I could call it and he'd come and then.
Would he
so it's-
really?
I'm not supposed to
that's
be
love.
like, oh, tires need to be changed at whatever. How do I know? 1,000 miles.
Look at it. You
No,
can look
my
and see
daddy-
that the tread is missing. It don't. You take a penny.
You look up on them doggone
yeah,
flights,
my
you
dad's
know when
a
prices
daddy.
are good to go to Aruba.
You take the
You
penny.
know what COVID
put it on
protocols
the
you gotta go,
tread.
but now you don't know when to get the tires changed.
Exactly.
You care about what's important to you, Keysha, and the car ain't important.
That's what it is, Ken. That's it. And I think this is a great place for
Oh,
us
you
to go
just
ahead
did
and
that just so
start.
you can have it.
Start the show. We're gonna do just that. We're gonna jump into this first topic. Before we do, I want to give a big shout out to our special guest Dion Lack and Keysha E is
What's
in the
up,
building. And of
guys?
course, a big shout out to the original SquADD. We got Meg, Scoop here. We got Kev on stage, and I'm to hear more. We'll be right back.
It's 2022, so let's start this new year off right. This episode of SquADcast is sponsored by Blue Chew. Guys, confidence can take you far in life. It can also help in the bedroom, especially when it comes to stepping up to the plate. That's where Blue Chew comes in. Blue Chew is a unique online service that delivers the same active ingredients as Cialis and Viagra. But it's in chewable tablets and at the fraction of the cost. You can take them at any time. It doesn't matter if it's day or night. So you can plan ahead or be ready when that time arises. The process is simple. Just sign up at bluechew.com. Consult with one of their licensed medical providers. And once you're approved, you can receive your prescription in days. The best part about all of this is that it's done online. So no visits to the doctor's office, no awkward conversations, and no waiting in line at the pharmacy. Blue Chew tablets are made in the US and prepared and shipped direct to your door in a discreet package. With Blue Chew, men are excited everywhere to see the postman. Because when your package has arrived, your package has arrived. Can't even lie to y'all, man. Since I started using Blue Chew, my bedroom confidence is at an all-time high. So if you can benefit from some extra confidence when it's time to perform, Blue Chew can help. And we got a special deal for our listeners. Try Blue Chew for free when you use the promo code SquADD at checkout. Just pay $5 for shipping. That's bluechew.com, promo code SQUAD to receive your first month free. Visit bluechew.com for more details and more important safety information. And we thank Blue Chew for sponsoring this podcast.
First topic of
Topic
the
of the
day,
day.
we have, would you
I'd
like
rather
to
go
go
to
online
grocery
grocery
shopping
shopping versus in-store grocery shopping?
Shut
so
up,
childish.
Kevin.
Childish.
He's
He's
very
that free and it's
childish.
like, I'm not touching you. I'm not touching
Yeah.
you.
One of those. I hated those kids.
But here's the thing,
Yeah.
though. Like, when I give it back to him, he don't like it. Like,
Okay,
I do
man.
this
All
thing where
right, but I didn't touch
I
you.
just hold his elbow.
I didn't touch you.
I
I
was
didn't
like tickle him. Oh,
People
that's
think
weird.
it doesn't apply or doesn't
up.
mess with them. You just
Y'all
hold
are
a
some
person's
big
elbow, they
kids.
hate it.
JoJo is more mature than you.
Right.
Yeah,
JoJo is.
But he can't drive, so sucks to be you. And you don't have no dog either.
You don't have no dog.
They
Sucks,
just,
bro.
they just took that young man's
Dog
dog.
is mine.
Oh,
No.
gosh.
Okay,
We went
wait.
to take him to training yesterday. I didn't know this. The trainer was like, dogs choose their person in the house.
Oh.
The one that they respect the most and listen to the most. And I immediately was like, you will choose me. I will be your love, and you will be my love.
My dog is scared of me, so I think because anytime I go over to him, he goes belly up. I've never hit him anything, but
Boy,
he
he
just
said
he'd
you
be like,
gnawing at
"Dad."
his food at night. You get in that bowl. He's like, God, dog, everybody else eats
Y'all
human food, but as soon as,
childish.
I turn my back on you, here you go, digging in the kibble.
Yeah, my kibbles. My morsels.
I couldn't even fake that one. That one was good, man.
Yeah.
Why you do that?
Thought you had a
There
friend.
Ah, Jazz Jones. Man. Why would I expect you to get
I know.
It was right there.
Good.
Anyway, grocery shopping, huh?
You know what? Grocery shopping has always been very therapeutic for me. I literally would only buy enough groceries for the week so that I could go back the next week and just keep shopping. However, the more jobs I took on,
What a sucky life.
no, I love the grocery.
It is grocery store day.
It
Finally,
is. I
people to
love-
smile
and
at me.
then- And I go up and down the aisles. I know where everything. I love it. But now
It's your
that
Glen
I,
Ivy, huh? It's your Glen
because
Ivy?
it's just fun. It's very therapeutic. And so, but now that I have like multiple jobs, just a lot going on,
And the
it's
kid.
easier. Yeah, and
It's
the kid.
harder with the kid. Yeah.
Oh, that's what made me start hate like grocery shopping when I had him and had to bring him with me. And I was
He
like,
all
you
in
know
the
what?
cart. touching
He
Was
is.
he,
He's ready to go. He just messed
Wedlock,
up.
right? He was out of wedlock?
No, because I was married.
Hey, what
Keysha,
is
you don't have
happening?
no idea what's
I am
happening.
like,
This is a
we went from the
callback.
grocery store.
Kevin always tries to say something about my family and come for us because I had
I
a
was
baby.
just asking a
before I
clarifying
got
question. I
married.
want to make sure our friendship is we know each other at every point in life. I just want to make sure I know how to.
Always saying that because he has a problem with single black females.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I might have a baby.
Kevin
that
has
way.
a
you
problem
single?
with any type
I
of
was.
lifestyles that aren't like what he's used to growing
Exactly.
up.
I may have a kid.
You know what I mean?
Just out of wedlock.
Judgment.
You're what?
I may
coming
just
from
have a
him.
kid.
And I would respect that about you, Keysha.
You
I would
would.
applaud that. Absolutely.
No, you
Why?
wouldn't.
I would. Because
No,
I have
you
no
wouldn't.
reason to make jokes about you. It's
He
just
would make
Meg.
jokes about
God,
you. He'd be like,
no,
"Ha ha,
you're
you're
a single mother
mom."
face.
Keysha would
No,
not
that's not
have
my
no
desire.
baby out
That's
of
not my
wedlock because
desire.
you can't go to France on a whim.
Shut up.
You're like, you gotta, who's keeping this? I want to go.
Who's keeping this? Who's keeping this? I actually did did have a dream one time I had a kid and I was like crying my eyes out because I was like,
At a dream?
yes. And I woke up with like my throat. You know how you can feel when you like in the back of your throat? And I was like, damn, was I really crying? Like,
Wait, were you crying in the
serious.
dream or in real life?
it was in the dream, but I think it was halfway real life too. It was too scary. It was too much for me.
Hey, dreams they be transferring to real life though.
Yeah.
Like I mean the emotion in there.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because I peed in dreams a couple times. I woke up and had to flip that mattress and lean over.
That's never happened to me. But whenever I dream that I'm running from the police,
I
Yeah.
peed.
you didn't even clean it.
Why you need a
You didn't even
mattress
wash
cover?
it
I
out.
know.
Oh
And we got one now. Because
And the
that
funny
didn't
thing
happen
is-
twice in
plastic
1
on his
year. I
bed.
was like, come on, fam.
You got plastic on your
empty your bladder
bladder.
before
Little
you
top ass.
And the funny thing is, Tahir was standing up peeing too.
Oh
Fahrenheit.
my gosh. That is disgusting.
I told you that. Man. Confidence. Fuck niggas.
Same here.
Oh god.
That happened to me before. I did it in my best friend's bed. We were like after like clubbing or something, and I stayed with her. And I woke up and I was like having a dream that I was peeing, and then I woke up and I was like, "Oh shit, get it!" And I literally pushed her out the bed. She fell off. She was like, "What is going on?" I was like, "I peed in your bed." I'm so
Oh my
That's
god.
worse.
sorry.
That's the worst though, yeah.
In somebody else's bed?
Somebody
Listen,
else feeding your bed.
you can't even say it's okay. Like, it's not okay.
It's not okay. I don't know what's wrong with me.
And I
'Cause it
pushed her
happened-
so hard she fell on the floor. So
It happened twice in 1 year.
Oh,
and
my
both times I had to
gosh.
wake Farron up. The second time I was like, hey, it happened to Dia. Get up.
This
Gotta
time
get
it was
the
number 2.
Lysol and the towel and just trying to soak it up in the water.
You know they
Oh
make
my
depends for
God.
men
It was
like
the
you now.
dreams. It was the dreams.
What was you doing in the dream?
At one of them, I
Peeing.
remember specifically. We were at dinner, and it was this beautiful restaurant. I remember going to the bathroom, and the bathroom was like dimly lit. I was like, "Oh, it's sexy in here," and I was peeing. I was like, "I've been peeing for a while." And as soon as I thought
It
that
got
in the
hot.
dream, I felt the wetness on my left side. I woke up.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you had rolled over
That
onto
is
your
super.
colostomy
Your
bag.
body is
That is
whack for
serious.
You know
that.
what's funny?
Man.
Nobody never accidentally dookies and shit.
You never even wake up in the middle of the night till you
You gonna be like,
Man.
that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's
Has
right.
anybody ever had a
Little
CT
lumpy.
scan with
A CT scan.
with okay, no.
Why you got a CT
That's
scan
a
already?
transition.
with like what is it called? With gosh, I forgot what
A
the
cat
word is,
All that
but
stuff that
it makes you feel like you peeing on yourself.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my god, I'm peeing on. She's like, I promise you, you're not. And I'm like, yes, I am. Like you literally feel like
I've had to do
you're
that
peeing on
because
yourself.
they
what is that?
when I got the
It's like a-
cystoscopy, they
What?
shot that up. That,
Yeah.
that numbing
Go up your
stuff.
penis.
It's
right?
some type of
It's
Yeah.
called
I
a
forget what
what?
it's called. It's called with
Cystoscopy.
That don't sound right.
I don't know what it's called.
No, cystoscopy. That's what it's
Cystoscopy.
I'm
I
not
forget
listening
the
to
name
you
of
say
it.
no
That's,
big
that's
words.
I'll pull it up. That's what I
Pull
asked.
it up.
Cystoscopy.
That's
Cystoscopy.
not how you
That
say it.
sounds
I
like
don't know
a-
what
Is
it is,
lunch
but it don't
included?
sound right.
Is lunch included today?
Yes.
All right.
Not for
We are
you
all
This
over
though.
the
is,
place.
what, this is what I'm concerned about right now.
What
Anyway,
happened to
grocery
grocery
shopping.
shopping?
The only negative about Instacart, or I don't know what else people use besides Instacart, is sometimes I feel like they don't be looking good. They be
That
like,
would
they
be my
didn't have
concern.
it. Shut up. And they'd be
Oh,
like,
like
either,
just like that.
yeah.
I would be concerned about them picking out my fruits and
Yeah.
veggies and stuff like that.
I don't think you should do
personally
fresh
don't like the
produce. You
grocery
gotta go
store.
get.
But that's what I cook. Like that's what I mainly cook.
Yeah.
No, that's why you have to like specify. Anytime you do produce on that, this is what I learned. You have to. There's instructions. You always have to put instructions. For bananas, like grapes, whatever. I always say check and make sure there's no mold or bruised fruit. Literally every greens, whatever. And
But
then
I feel like what they actually do, because if I was an
They
Instacart
do.
person, I'd be like, bitch.
So
They
would
do
I.
typically.
Like,
They
nigga,
do.
you want to get it that specific, then you go get it.
I've never used a delivery service, but I feel I don't like the grocery store. The only time I do like going to the grocery store is like 2:00 in the morning. I'll
when
go.
nobody's there.
Yeah. But I also don't think that I would want people delivering my groceries.
I don't know
Certain
what
stuff,
anything
yeah,
is.
but-
That's what I don't like. I don't. It
Because I
takes
cook
me
with a
forever.
lot of fresh like stuff. I don't do a lot of like frozen or
right.
boxed food, so I just feel like I don't want you touching my stuff,
So
picking
how
my
often do you go to
stuff,
the
looking at my
grocery store?
stuff every week.
Oh, do you look forward to it? Enjoy it? Is
No,
like
I
the
hate
only
the
thing
grocery
that's
store.
happening in your life that to be excited about.
No.
Okay.
Shut up,
To
Kevin.
be excited about.
It's
I hate it.
great.
It's just like what I
So
gotta
when
do.
you get fresh spinach, you really eat it?
Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy.
Most
I
of
be
the
buying
is
it.
fresh.
They be buying it and be like, "I'm gonna cook you one day," and then I'll be like, "Chipotle."
Never make it.
Get
I
over
never cook the
here,
day I go to the grocery
Chipotle.
store. I think you got to be a psychopath or a superhero if you cook the same day that you go to the grocery store.
My wife does that all the time.
But-
Well,
Actually, I do
she does it on the
sometimes.
first day.
Yeah.
She like goes. She gets something that she gonna cook for dinner.
Specifically gonna eat.
You know what I'm saying? But not like every day. Is that what you mean?
No, I'm just saying like the day I go to the grocery store, I don't cook that day because
Oh no, she
I'm
does
just
that all
worn
the
out.
time. How many
I'm
groceries are you
hungry.
buying?
The groceries enough.
Groceries.
You know what's crazy is like I shop at Whole Foods and I don't care how much you buy, that you only leave with 2 bags. I feel like
That is very true.
And
Every
it'd just
single
be
time.
$100, $200
Whole Foods
every
is
time.
wildly expensive.
yeah.
I'd be
It's
like,
crazy.
they put whatever price. And they'd be like, what you finna do?
And you still
Go
don't
to
buy
Walmart?
it.
Go to Walmart? All right, then nigga, shut up. Like, why are you talking to me like that?
Yes.
Swipe your card.
Yeah.
I'm
What
here.
you gonna do?
The best
Put
don't
in
ever
your
have my life with
Amazon,
them
save your little dollars, or swipe your card. What you gonna do?
They don't have the hot food at Whole Foods no more.
They don't.
They do it the one by my
They
house.
do
Do
in
they?
Atlanta.
It's
They
back?
do in
In Sherman
Atlanta,
Oaks?
yeah.
Oh, it's not by my house. It's not back.
Whole Foods is a misconception. It's not all great food, man.
It's not always great. I will say that. This
it's a-
it. I like how they have like like specialty foods, healthier foods
Yeah.
that you don't see anywhere
Have
else.
good
They
wine
be sliding
selection,
some
too.
trash foods. They be like, hopefully nobody will notice this. We gonna put the name organic on here.
Right.
It's organic now later.
You ain't laugh for real.
Yeah.
No,
Sometimes like you still
Give
gotta
him
go
a
to
real
Ralph's.
laugh. That was funny. That was a half-hearted chuckle. Just
What? You can't tell me how to laugh.
Good. That's all you gave him.
That's
And
all I
Dion, you
wanted
are
to
worth
give
more
him.
than that. He deserved more.
You shut up.
I'm not offended.
That was a solid joke.
Y'all
Dion.
are
Nah, you
crazy.
deserve about 20% more laugh than that. Now it's just fake.
That was super bad.
I don't know what y'all want from me. Let's put it to a
Put
vote.
Online grocery shopping.
Childish, man.
Online.
He's a child.
I'm
That's
not,
right.
nigga. I'm a man.
You are.
This is
You're
my
a
daddy
child.
house.
But we didn't really talk about the online shop. I like online shop. I like everything just comes to you. I got to go downstairs, just pick the bags up out of their
It's
car.
not a
Makes-
robot. It's a human that is picking up your food, handling your food. COVID's still a thing.
Yeah, I know.
But who
Not for
cares?
online, though.
Not for online.
Nah, if you do
I feel like you're less
TaskRabbit,
risky if you order it because they went to the grocery store.
Right, and they drop
Well,
it
he
at your
talking
door.
online.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean,
they
like,
went for you. They drop it at your door.
if he order online, all he got to do is go down and pick it up.
No, he's
That's
saying the person that's picking your groceries out. Like, what if they got COVID?
That's not.
They all in your
But the
bag.
She's like, I need this
chances.
money, man.
Wait,
I'm
but
sorry.
the
they
chances of
personally
you
have
like.
it.
Yeah, what if that?
The chances of you catching it from like the bag is like
From
really
food.
low because apparently surface contact is like the lowest
We
transmission.
don't know. The CDC
No, I
just
saw
said
that. It's as opposed to like coughing and it's in the air, you have a higher chance of getting coronavirus that way in the actual store.
You had it, didn't you?
I did,
You
yeah.
had it too.
mm-hmm.
You had it, Dion?
Nope.
We know you.
You know, we got
We know you. Y'all, that's crazy. They talk so much stuff about me. Like, Keysha be everywhere. She gonna catch it. And I'm like, I literally, y'all all caught it before me.
Right.
And then when I did catch it, it was at a comedy club. It was at a show.
You were at work.
I had a show at work. I
You
was like,
gotta
I
go to
might as well
work.
be back in these streets. I was
Right.
doing
Might
just
as well.
fine.
Might as
I think
well.
And
I might
also,
have had
you
it
catch it in
early
France,
before
man.
it wasn't even a thing.
Like
Yeah, I
when
remember
like
you talking about
2019.
That's what I said
Yeah.
too. I don't care what nobody said. I'd never been that sick in my life.
No.
And I
you
never
never-
had body aches. Or
Right.
chills.
Yeah, them body
It's
aches
2019
was
And
though,
worse.
right?
taste. No, it was 2020.
It was. Oh,
Yeah, it was like literally
right
maybe
before
3
everything
weeks
shut
before
down.
we shut down.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was like, nigga, I'm sick.
Those
Yeah.
body
And the
aches
loss
was
of taste,
like-
I had never had that.
Never had
I'd
That
be
was
sick,
That's
so.
but
terrifying. That's my
somebody dropped me
nightmare.
off a cookies and cream milkshake that day, and I was just like, "This is a waste of
That's
calories. Why
exactly
am I
what
even
you're
doing this to
saying.
myself
I'm
and I
still gonna
can't
drink
taste
it,
nothing?"
Because I know what it used to taste like. My
And
memory
that's
Pull for the memories.
Nostalgia of it.
I-
Pull for the
right.
memories.
Right. I feel like my smell isn't all the way back. Like I can smell certain stuff,
Yeah.
but I feel like I worked out the other day and I was like, I know I stink, and I
Oh,
just
boy.
don't. It's not,
That's hilarious.
it's not
I should
there.
be
Like
wild musty.
and that's
Nigga.
important to know. That.
Right,
I
right.
Man.
Somebody was like, "Oh, you."
Don't trip.
no.
Don't worry.
You don't want nobody to agree with you.
Did you
like,
have any lung capacity issues?
You know, I have pain in my chest, but I didn't have shortness of breath, but I would be super tired. Anything I did, I would be like really tired. And then I
Yeah.
had a pain, so my aunt was like, go make sure you don't have like pneumonia. Which everything was fine. But
Oh, but
mainly
it's
it was
not
the body
residual.
aches. No.
Okay, you're good.
Just
That
keep
body ache
checking
is-
though.
is
Keep
what's-
checking like for a few months.
But you know what? I
because-
do have something crazy that's happening now. I don't think it's because of COVID though. But the doctors was like, when I said I had COVID, they was like, oh yeah, let's go ahead and check this out. And then like there's something, my arteries are like twisted in my neck.
twisted.
Twisted?
Goddamn.
And I was like, can COVID really do that? That's
What you mean? They like
weird,
well,
but
maybe did you like
Viruses,
cough so hard or something?
cross
They
your
just
neck.
like twisted.
I don't know.
Oh
man.
my
I
gosh,
don't
that's
know.
weird.
That's very weird.
Wait, can you feel that though?
Well, my neck was paining, but the primary care doctor was like, well, you wouldn't be able to feel it because a lot of people, you can have it and not even know. So I
Oh,
don't know what
wow.
the pain is, but I have to get an appointment for a vascular surgeon to see.
Okay, we'll keep you in prayer, sis.
Absolutely, we
Keep
will.
you in prayer.
So I'm like, I don't
Sending
know.
you
I don't
healing
think COVID
energy.
could do that, but
Yes, yes.
Well, let's put it to a vote. All right.
yeah.
Yeah, let's go with you first.
I'm gonna have to go with in person.
In person.
Why?
Yeah. I don't want a COVID infected person touching my produce, corn, grapes.
But you would rather
There's no
walk through the
guarantee- You not
COVID-infected
getting
air?
no corn and no grapes. Cut it. Niggas just be saying anything for the gram, bro.
You know, I'm
You
trying to
get
this
Cornish hen and grape jelly.
together, and I mix it together.
All right. Meg, what about
I'm
you?
doing online shopping because now I have a child. I don't want to bring him with me no more to the grocery store.
How old is he now?
He's almost 3.
Sheesh.
He can walk.
Really?
There.
Yes, he's
He
3.
gets his own
He got a
groceries.
whole attitude. He'd be waking up in the morning, changing his own clothes, everything.
3 years old?
What you want to say? Say
No,
it.
I just really, no joke, attached. I just can't believe he's 3. I feel like he was just born.
He was.
It's here waiting for the patty.
Right. Wait
I
for
think
your
it's
little ugly
amazing
joke.
that you have a beautiful son.
Say something else so we can
You
cancel
know,
you.
online shopping for me is all that's really important. I just want to be clear about that. I really was tripping that your son is 3, though.
I'm gonna do it online too, man.
Man.
Here's the thing: when COVID was at its peak, grocery
mean
stores
yesterday?
were like the only places people could go. Like
Right.
grocery stores and Target. So it's like, yo, this is a
Your
this
field
is a
trip.
spreader event right here. Everybody's in there chilling. They listen to the music, singing along, and then just moseying all through the aisles, leaving their cart sideways. Like, why would you leave your cart this way?
So many things make you so upset.
I mean, I just don't like
He's just
I don't
going
like
0 to
foolishness.
60.
And so now I'm moving like I don't want you to touch my, COVID. Well, why you leave it here, helpful? Just
That's
a
what makes you
bald-headed
mad.
hoe.
That makes you mad. But eating a napkin has never made you mad.
happens.
You say what, man?
Eating a napkin has never made you mad, but that makes you mad.
Eating napkins.
Well, you got your ring too? Let's see what your ring is.
Oh shit!
I got mine right here.
God damn.
I got mine right here, and I got my other one at home.
Hey,
Which
man,
I ain't supposed to know that I'm already
What
married.
did you take, listen, for your anniversary?
Trying to tell them they're not listening.
For
to me.
17 years, I've been going
17
places.
years? That is great. It's not 8 for me.
I've been
Next
trying
year
to
it'll be
tell
9.
them
We
they
went to
don't
St.
want to
Lucia.
listen to me.
Oh, wow. For your wedding anniversary?
Meg went to Whole Foods.
Yeah.
Y'all are mean, man.
Meg is meaner than
Meg
anybody.
is the
ridiculous.
Meg
meanest.
is the
I
meanest
am
Meg is
not
the
ever.
meanest person
She
you have ever met,
fat
honestly.
not.
She fat shamed.
I will cry
and she
for
fat
you.
shamed.
I get Meg talks about me so bad. Kev
What?
calls me a gerbil. I don't do anything.
You are gerbalistic, though.
He says way more things. First of all, it's all because of you. You have done it.
Me?
Yes. You're very mean to all of us, Kevin. It's you. It starts with you, Kevin.
And you were supposed to be our department lead. You were talking bad to us in meetings.
Mm.
To hear, are you late because you were eating fat ass? I'm like,
Yep.
Kevin, when'd you start cursing?
We should have filed a complaint.
Well, no, HR.
Right.
Right. There was an
It was
HR
no- it
to
wasn't
file a
the HR.
complaint with, but we should have.
Where you want to go, Keysha? Online.
I'm doing it in person.
In person?
I want you all of my groceries.
Okay.
We're
Looks
still
like the
lost, though.
online has it though. And we're gonna jump into this next topic right after this.
Meal prepping is difficult, but ButcherBox makes it very easy. ButcherBox is a subscription service that takes the guesswork out of finding high quality meat. ButcherBox sources their meat from partners with the highest standard and highest quality. No more searching the stores for 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, wild-caught seafood, and more. Their sourcing decisions are made holistically, keeping the farmer, the planet, the animal, and your family in mind. My favorite cut of meat is the wild-caught salmon. Like to season that bad boy up and bake it real nice. My wife and I had that baked salmon with some mashed potatoes, some greens on the side. Delicio. The salmon tasted so fresh, fresher than any other salmon that I've tasted. Every month, ButcherBox ships a curated selection of high-quality meats right to your door. And it's free shipping for the continental U.S. No antibiotics or added hormones. You can customize your box or you can go with theirs. Either way, you'll get exactly what you want. For a limited time only, ButcherBox is offering new members a great deal for the new year. Just go to butcherbox.com/squad and you'll receive the ultimate New Year's bundle in your first box. This deal includes ground beef, chicken thighs, pork butt. That's more than 7 pounds of meat added to your first box. Get this New Year bundle before it's gone. Go to butcherbox.com/squad. That's SQUADD.
Next up, we have Luther Vandross versus Stevie Wonder.
That's not even hard for me.
Oh,
This is
then go
not.
off then. What'd
You
got?
know, when I got married, I had Stevie Wonder sing at my reception. You guys will see the video when it comes
Stevie
out.
Wonder, the only person who saw you get married.
phenomenal punchline.
I can't even imagine that.
That's a movie sitcom.
That was pretty hilarious.
God damn it.
Oh my God. But from tears of
You see that TikTok where the girl's like, "That's a good joke. I wish you didn't say that to me, but I don't say it. But that's a good joke."
Yeah.
You ever seen that? It was a girl in her hijab, full hijab and everything. She said somebody told her, "Don't get in the pool because you're gonna be a bath bomb." And she was like, "That's a really solid joke." Don't. I hate that you used it against me, but it's a good joke. A great joke, even. Well, TikTok is funny, man.
Oh,
They have no rules over there. All
and then
the,
they quit. Like they won't flag that, but
Bro, my stuff be getting flagged like crazy, and I see stuff on there like, how this be on
Because you're
here?
a black creator, that's why.
It could be.
It is.
It's that.
It is.
I'd be like,
more and more.
bruh. I only put the safest stuff on there. Like, there's no way it could be.
Just be him praying for
But
dinner.
they took down a video of me putting lotion on my son.
Oh,
They
is it
took it down
abuse?
for minor safety.
That's not your son.
They was just walking through Macy's, just rubbing lotion on black kids' face. They was like,
Hey, what are you doing,
yo, who man's is this? This lady snatched her son back. What are you doing to my son? His face was
It's for
ashy.
TikTok.
Fuck out of here,
It's for
man.
TikTok, baby.
Inappropriate. It's highly inappropriate.
Unhand him.
He set the tripod up and everything.
The visual
You have a
of him
tripod in the department
It's
store.
jerkins,
Oh,
sweetheart.
my
It's
gosh.
jerkins.
just rubbing lotion
Well,
on
let
the
me
ass
finish. It's
cheeks,
almost
like-
rubbed in. Look at my hair. I
I only got the left arm. Hold on.
can't walk around with these half lotion hands.
I got long
ridiculous.
sleeves. I
You
can't
know
put
what
it on
thing is
myself.
universally black? That having extra lotion and just hitting your homeboy or homegirl like that. I've never seen nobody but black people do that. I've never seen that happen with anybody but black people.
Okay, and for white people, please use lotion. You guys are supposed to use it too.
I
okay?
saw somebody
I just have
say
to
that.
say that
So-
because my white friends be like, well, I don't need that. I'd be like, your elbows
Oh,
are
boy.
ashy as well. You just can't see them as
Everybody
much as
gets
mine,
ashy.
but you need.
Yeah.
I
it.
saw
Just
somebody
white
when I
people
made
use
that
lotion.
video about my son putting lotion on. I put lotion and Vaseline on. Somebody was like, "Is this why black people be looking preserved?
Absolutely.
Because
Yes.
we moisturize so
Because we
much."
protect our skin
We
from
protect our
the free
skin.
radicals and the sun and all the stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, cover y'all skin up.
This white woman said to me, she said, "Why you didn't tell me about the butters?" I was like, "What?
The butters.
Cocoa butter,
butters.
shea butter."
The butters.
It's like, oh no.
The butters is funny.
Oh, man. Damn. That's Stevie Wonder, though.
God.
Right, it's like,
That
what do we
was-
have?
I mean,
that was
goodness
fantastic.
gracious.
That was-
They gonna go crazy in the comments for that one.
You don't know that.
They gonna just put the sunglasses up. Just sunglasses, piano, sunglasses, piano, sunglasses. If I don't see 100 sunglasses, piano, I'm gonna take the video down. I'm
That's
just
hilarious.
going sunglasses, piano, ring. Sunglasses, piano,
That's
ring.
funny. Why you bring it back to that? To here?
It was
I
funny.
was gonna laugh
It
at my
was
throat.
That was
Oh my
fantastic.
gosh.
Fantastic.
But to Meg's point, now I
About
want to
not
be
being
clear.
married?
No, I love Luther Vandross.
Right.
But Stevie Wonder,
You take him away.
can you imagine can you imagine there was people who are our age or when them albums was coming out.
Right.
Like, can you imagine what that nigga was in the club?
I mean, shut your face, man. Luther Vandross all day.
I like Luther.
No
Over
one's
I like
Stevie?
Stevie. I like Stevie too, but I love
Over
Luther.
Turn on that
Stevie,
Stevie.
though.
People
Niggas
he
have
about to make
said
love.
that.
About to make love is turn that Luther.
It is
Here's
hard.
the
It's hard.
punchline.
It's hard
That
to
is
smash to a harmonica playing in the background. You like
You know how to make the playlist. You ain't putting the harmonica solo on for the smash.
Sometimes
Stevie
Mike
was
Sharia
sneaking in.
Moore.
Stevie was sneaking the harmonica in,
Yeah.
like 3/4 of the song being on it.
You can feel it all over.
He's like, God,
Come
come
on,
on.
man.
It should be on the
And
playlist.
Stevie would do this thing where he goes like a growl, like he does that on a couple songs. You're like, yeah. I'm like, what are you doing, Stevie? Everything was so smooth.
Stevie has so many
It's not
songs
love-making
though.
songs.
He does.
He has so many
Songs that can never be made. I was just thinking about that because I was listening to
Well, happy birthday.
I just called to say I love you. Like, we text that now.
Yeah.
I very rarely call my wife to be like, hey, just want to say I love you. It's always like, hey, love you.
You don't tell her that?
Yes, in person, yes, but I don't call to say I love you. I would text it.
Be like,
Yeah, I mean, I might FaceTime her, but usually, like, we just always say it when we leaving. Or if I randomly think about it, hey, just want to know I really love and appreciate you. Right? But I don't just call, like, hey, I love
I
you, baby.
just
Well, you have
Love
text
her.
messages when he wrote that.
Right.
I know. I'm saying, like, he wrote songs that we will probably never be able to, like, that will never be made again. It would not.
No,
not
people
have the
still
be-
call and say I love you.
Somebody
Right.
really call and say I
Yes,
love
they
you.
do.
Last time you
Yeah.
called, you called and told me to let you love her just for that sole purpose.
I mean, at the end of a conversation,
I
but
see
not,
that.
not-
Exactly.
Yeah. I
Exactly.
called her when I'm on the
Stevie
road.
just called to say I love you. He's literally boom, 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 boom.
Oh, you're
Hey,
saying a call with that is the first thing.
that's it. That's it. That's the sole purpose for calling.
There's people who do that.
Nobody
does
I'm
that.
thinking
I don't think
about
that's that
you.
unusual.
Yeah, I
that
don't think
sound
it's
like
unusual.
you about to get
You
murdered.
can't
Don't
text
have real
somebody.
love.
I
Okay.
just called and say I love
Exactly.
Not
Exactly,
like that.
Dion.
You don't say the I just called part. You just say
Right.
you. You just needed that
You
part for the
just
I
song.
want you to know I love you. And then
Nobody's
that's it.
calling nobody
Yes,
just to say I
here,
love you.
there are
Hey,
people
yo.
who
Yeah.
really love
Nobody. When the
others.
last time you did
My
it, Kim?
grandma actually called me this morning just to say I love you.
And then she got off the phone.
I mean, she
Bye-bye.
said other stuff.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It
He
don't
didn't-
count.
you don't
then.
know.
He
That
didn't
I
call
said
you
don't
just say
count.
I love
When
you.
the last time you
God,
did it,
here.
Keysha?
I did that just the other day.
Who you
Horrible
call?
Argument.
Well,
Patrick?
now that's too many questions, but the point is,
Cue it up. Keisha text him like, hey, didn't I just call to say I love you? Cue it up right now. And
But
if they
that's
don't say
only
yes,
one of Stevie Wonder's songs, though.
I was just saying he made songs that
he
we would
can't
never be able to
text
remake.
anyway.
That's all.
Like,
I
so-
don't. But you used the worst example.
You say
for
he
the
can't
song.
text
Yeah.
anyway?
I mean, that's
You
what he
you
got.
you call him? No.
Stevie can see y'all. Okay, he been playing
Oh, I
y'all.
thought you were talking about that nigga in jail. Just fucking
Hello.
away.
First
You
of
talking
all,
about
okay, I
Stevie?
didn't mess with anybody in jail, guys.
Wow.
It was just
So
Anymore.
rude.
Anymore, but I mean, no. I don't
Wow.
even have JP on my phone no more. I
Oh,
told you.
okay.
And then also what? The Black birthday song. We would never
That's
have
the one
that.
thing I would
But
be
I'm
okay
like,
with.
if we would have made that up. We
That
would have
song
came
is
up.
long.
Hate
It is long.
that.
And everybody wants to start it after the first birthday song. Like, let's just
Man,
leave
it
with
just
that. If
makes
we
the
want to
whole
do that,
thing
let's just leave with
long.
that.
Yeah.
You guys are. It's
That's
just
actually,
beautiful.
I wouldn't mind it if it replaced the regular birthday song.
Yes.
But the adding it on.
As soon as I finish,
Yeah.
to you,
Happy birthday
to
Oh,
you.
Hey.
That's
It's
one
like,
black
I just
culture thing I
wanna,
hate.
I just want to open these gifts, guys.
Because there's nothing for the birthday receiver to do during
Yeah.
that moment, but
Just
just, be
take
like,
it.
They dance
you
and
dance
clap
and sing
your hands.
along.
You're
Nah,
supposed to
man,
clap
it's
your
weird.
hands.
What type of
You
serial
like
killer
that?
are you? On your birthday, you
I
just
don't want
like,
everybody
just
to
some
come in on and
grumps.
front
Y'all
you.
some
Yeah,
grumps.
happy
Yeah.
birthday.
you gonna
Sing
sing, you
the
gonna
theme
sing my
song.
happy birthdays. As a matter of fact,
Okay.
it's almost my birthday right now.
When's your birthday?
Happy birthday.
Next week.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, happy
But it starts
birthday.
like in a couple days.
By
Thank
the time
you.
this
The
airs.
festivities
birthday.
begin a week ahead
See,
of time.
You
And
know,
it goes
Stevie
until
goes to my
October
church
22nd.
in LA, and
What
one day
church?
he put Faithful Central, and one day because I was sitting in the back, had just had bath because babies be acting up, so I sat in the back. He comes in late, I guess, with his wife, girlfriend, this lady, and they had like a little girl. Their daughter at the time was like 3 or 4, and I was just like, yo, Stevie got a daughter a little bit older than my son. That's crazy.
Stevie be down
And
there.
he also has grown kids my age.
Even out here.
Yeah.
Stevie been
He's like,
rocking.
which one of y'all I'm
Listen.
putting this in today? I don't know.
He has a video, a music video of him driving the car. I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
he's smashing
He's
for
funny.
sure.
He's
He's funny. as
He
heck.
came to my church before
I
too.
love
He was
Luther,
just there.
though.
And Luther's great. There's
love
nothing
Luther.
against Luther.
Yeah.
Just Stevie is a person. There's nobody that could even go against him in a verses. He could just play his own music.
Who?
And Stevie,
That is true. I don't know who could go against him.
he could do 40 songs of his own, and just we could appreciate
He's so
that.
talented. He could play different
Quincy
instruments.
Jones?
Well, but Quincy is not a performer himself, though. That's the difference.
He has enough songs
But
to go
his
with
song,
Stevie.
yeah.
I never thought about Quincy because I classify him
good.
as
But
a
he's
pro-
like, yeah,
he's
he's
more
a
of a producer
producer.
arranger
Yeah.
to me.
They could do like a
than
hologram
to-
of Michael Jackson. Or have Tito or one of them do it.
The thing
Jermaine.
is,
They can't hold.
Michael Jackson old is not a better singer than him young. If y'all can agree with that.
The
What do you
child
mean?
The
Michael.
child Michael is a better singer than the older Michael.
A lot of people say
He
that.
wasn't really hitting those notes as an older one though. He was just,
Yeah, he
Because
could
he
hit
had
that
too
high
much
note when he
work
was little.
done.
Did that take a lot out of you? 'Cause-
I was trying to get it out. I said, I said, I can't do the fake Michael Jackson.
He had to recompose.
I didn't know what was
What
happening.
was
over there. I was like, he got a poop.
Completely missed it.
Oh my goodness.
I was like, he had some gas.
Took a lot.
Wait, do y'all think like, cause Stevie Wonder?
Why you gotta do all
The
that?
harmonica.
Yeah, because you know
Yeah.
he's doing this. But nobody just plays a harmonica being still. You know,
Wait, so Stevie Wonder has had like a lot of wives and girlfriends. Do you think he knew that how do you think he knew they were all pretty? Because they all were pretty.
He didn't see himself being with them.
Doing this.
He did the Ray Charles method.
Shut up.
What is it? Like you feel their wrist.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell somebody's pretty though. They can have a really nice thin wrist and be ugly in the face.
He got a
all of
homeboy.
them
He got a homeboy. He was like,
She the one, yo.
But I
Tell me the
mean,
truth.
he'll never know.
How she
In your
look?
mind, like she bad. She
like,
cold.
oh, she a solid
But
That's
six.
what I'm
doesn't
saying.
matter.
Like
We
he
can
always
imagine.
had a bad chick. So, but how did he know they
That
were
probably
bad?
made dating easier because then you don't like.
It's just off
the
of
personality
personality.
is dope. You know,
But
so
I'm
you ain't got to trip
saying,
like, oh,
so
he only
then it would have
5'4".
been a couple booger wolves in there, and
I
there
mean, he
wasn't.
probably did. I mean,
Why
Stevie
is
ain't the coldest.
Homeboy didn't tell
You
me.
But
know,
all
yeah.
the women he has either been married to or dated, they was
He
actually really
is
cute.
a piece himself. He ain't, Sam Cassell, but he not. Like,
That's funny.
Sam Cassell's ugly.
For the ladies,
Man,
for the
like,
ladies, would you choose Stevie Wonder or Luther Vandross?
today,
Well, I think what?
Visually, who's more attractive?
Today.
Wait,
I
today,
said
back,
to date.
wait.
Oh.
Back in the day, like when Stevie had a
both
full
of
hairline
them at
and
their
full
prime.
hair.
Both of them at their prime. Would you date
At his prime, didn't he have a fro?
Who you talking about?
Stevie
Stevie?
had
Stevie
a
Wonder or
Stevie
Luther
or
Vandross?
Luther?
Who's more attractive?
Probably Luther, but I did.
Neither.
Well, but I
The
didn't think
straight-
Luther
the
liked the
straight Luther.
ladies for real. Remember?
oh right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
growing
It's never been
up.
confirmed.
It's never been
Nor
confirmed, but
denied.
I feel like all of
I
our
just
grandmas
stay
and
single.
aunties
I
knew.
feel like people were just like, yeah, I mean,
but
it's Luther.
Yeah. When you said
Just,
date-
Luther wasn't
at
checking
that
for me.
time, people kept that stuff private.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I wonder that probably was really hard though. If he was
Yeah.
actually
Yeah, it
gay,
definitely was.
like having to
definitely
be an R&B sex symbol superstar.
Luther Vandross was a sex symbol.
Back in the day, girl,
They
yes,
love
them
Luther.
women
Really?
love him.
Yeah,
Okay,
when he turned into Skinny Luther too.
them ladies was like,
That song "Dance with My Father" was actually "Daddy." Dance with my daddy again.
stop! Don't you do that to him? Don't you desecrate that song like that?
my
That's the one song I
rather-
hate.
that's one of
I
my favorite
hate
songs.
that song.
Man.
I'm not a fan of the melody or anything of that song. I hate that song.
You
I
like
hate when
dance
people
with
play
my
at
gerbil?
weddings, like when they
Dance with my gerbil
I hate when they
again.
do the father-daughter
See how
dance.
mean
Stop
he
that.
I don't
Yeah.
like it.
It's like that's not
My
the
wife,
right
she
song
had
for
this
that.
song called "Butterfly Kisses" that this dude sang.
This dude.
Butterfly kisses on grandma's. I was like, God, get it out.
Oh yeah, that
I
song.
hated it. It hurt my heart. All over your head.
You still remember it, though.
Oh, it's like stuck in my mind. It's literally the worst song ever. Anyway, I love Luther. No disrespect. But Stevie has Overjoyed.
Stevie toured
I love
on
that
one
song.
album. You know how crazy that is? And the album didn't just. This happened a couple years ago.
They didn't have a choice.
No. He
Everyone
couldn't-
had the tour.
Wait,
They
which
didn't
one
have,
did he
they
do?
ain't no MTV.
No, that's what I'm saying.
No, he said recently he did.
Recently,
Oh.
yeah, this
Oh,
happened
oh,
like
yeah.
what was this, like 3-4 years? He
What
did.
album was it?
I think it was I think it was Songs in the Key of Life. I think he toured just doing the songs off of that album, which is
It's a great
crazy.
album.
You know
It
what I
is.
mean? Like
Everything
years
you-
after the albums come out, like
I'm not denying that he got hits, but I personally love Luther's music.
I love.
That's
Yeah,
okay.
I mean, I love Luther too.
Yeah.
I can't even hold it. This
When
is a
you
horrible
hear
video.
play some of that Luther, nobody say play some of that Stevie.
That-
No one's never
I'm
say
just
play
saying,
some of
but
that
if you're at home and you want, like, I've had days where I do play Stevie, like I have a Stevie playlist,
Yeah,
and it's
man,
awesome.
me too.
Yeah, I love it. It's just,
I mean, man, let me hear some Stevie.
you know,
Play a little Stevie.
But is
Yeah.
Luther the name Luther synonymous with Luther? But
Yes.
also is Stevie synonymous with Stevie?
Yes.
I mean, unless it's
People
Stevie
say Stevie who?
Nicks.
Stevie
Nah,
J.
I think you say Stevie, people automatically assume.
Well,
it.
no, there's
Nobody
Stevie
says
Nicks.
Stevie J.
That was
There's
big
Luther
during
was
that time.
the dude off Set It Off. He was their boss.
Nobody's
worried about
Yeah,
that.
nobody goes back.
You
to
Nobody
work
gets
for Luther's
confused?
Nobody.
janitorial.
I'm docking your pay.
I've seen that.
You what?
I've seen that.
See
I
what?
love that.
Set It Off?
Yes.
I love that.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
good for you,
Good.
Keisha.
I'm docking your pay.
Good white people was telling us to recycle our plastics and aluminum. You bitches.
You
Throw
work
them
for
away.
Luther's janitorial. You bitch.
Who had 104?
I need that money, Frankie.
At least
You gonna kick my ass to
Kimberly
come on.
Reese.
That, Kimberly, she has the best
my
rhyme. That should be a category just for that.
Yeah.
Do something, John.
You need to do something.
Then he
He
did
was
that.
just
She was
like,
like,
I don't know. Like, you know what? Everybody down. Everybody down. She should be the co-conspirator on that. She had to give some time to. I
she
ain't know.
pushed him there.
Like, he couldn't go home.
Right,
Not with
right.
that. No, man. I hated John Q for that reason right
yeah.
there. I watched it one time when I was like, I don't like
I was
that.
like, your wife is toxic, brother.
Yeah. Oh, nigga, she was an emotional terrorist. She was mad as Ike Turner.
Right.
And what's love got to do with it?
But
Like,
considering the circumstances,
Right.
She put all that pressure on him.
I don't
Like,
have the money
he
for
was
this
already
part.
trying. He was doing
well,
everything
have to
I
have
sold my truck. I don't have the money for this
You gonna
car.
have to rob something. You gotta do something. You gotta sell some dope.
And then
We have to do something.
No.
You take your ass down there, man.
But
Keisha's too
somebody
busy
gotta take care of the
grocery
kid if we get
shopping.
caught. So
Keisha's like, you need
Right.
to do something.
Let
Let
me
me
get
get those
mine.
pineapples.
No.
I got a trip to Aruba real quick. Our son is
It's a
in the
classic
hospital.
car. We can
you'll
have
be all
another
right.
kid.
I already had it planned.
We can have another kid.
Hate y'all so much.
Oh god.
This truck,
For
they only
that.
made 300 of.
He said, well, do something. Okay, I guess we're going to go in the bedroom and start on the next one.
Just name him, give him the same name.
We call them two. Like,
Oh my God.
like Dion.
Like Dion second
What was
dog.
the son's name?
Put it to a vote. Here we go. Luther Vandross versus Stevie Wonder. What we going with?
I'm sweating. I'm Luther.
Luther.
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie, I'm going Luther.
Stevie.
I'm
And-
going with Luther.
Boom, baby.
I make my eyes small at you.
I don't care. I don't care. Stop making fun of Meg. We're going to get on to this last and final topic right after this. Last topic of the day we have, would you rather be robbed online versus robbed in person? This is
What
horrible
in the
either way to
hood?
go.
Robbed your like your bank account.
And
Yeah,
it's the
bank
same
account,
amount of
yeah.
money. Let's just say
I-
$10,000.
Yeah.
I've had
Online.
fraud a lot of times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Did
don't
they
feel
take
any fear.
actual like cash out of your bank account?
Mm-hmm.
I've
They
had
lit
that
me
happen to
up.
me, but it's like yeah, and it happened when I first moved to LA, so I literally didn't have no money left. Like they took my whole account out, and they were like,
Damn.
it was like Glory Greens, it was like random shit, BP gas. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Glory Greens and BB guns.
Like BP gas station. It was just like all of these charges. I don't know, and I had my card. And then by the
Oh,
time I could
yeah.
go to the ATM, I was like, let me try and take some cash out so I have something because it was the weekend. I just
boy.
got to LA. By the time I got to the ATM, I think I had like $500 left in my account.
Oof.
And it was a whole process. I eventually got the money back, but it took time. So
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
like, I got to do shit. I got to move into
Yeah.
my place and all of this. So like my parents had to send me money. But I'd rather be robbed online because one, you're going to get the money back versus in person. And then two, like, you safe. You just sitting here getting robbed.
Yeah.
Versus,
Did you feel like that was a sign you
guns
should
to
move
the
to LA when you got?
That's a good question.
Because people, when they moved to LA that first year, something bad happened. Like,
Thank
I knew
you,
I shouldn't
Jesus.
have came. I knew I
All
shouldn't.
the signs are here.
No, I
didn't
just
feel
because
no
you know
way?
what? The charges were actually in Detroit. So I was like,
Glad I got out of there.
Yeah, I left
This
right
is
on
exactly
time.
why.
Actually, it should have been a week earlier.
That's funny.
They was waiting on her.
You've
started
been robbed in person. Have somebody got your card online?
I don't think so. I don't think I've left a card or somebody got me online, but robbed in person that was bad enough.
That's
Yeah, that's
traumatic.
traumatic.
Yeah.
that's-
If you
I
have-
mean,
especially when you had a gun in your face.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
it would ruin that whole area. 'Cause
They were
every
like,
time I came
Give me
over
the
there, it was
hamster
supposed
wheel
to-
now. What kind of hamster wheel is that? Top of the, give it to me.
Yeah, you're
I'ma
not
take
a
it-
nice person.
I'm gonna take it to
Kevin.
my hamster now. Oh, what's this premium hay? Give it up.
They
Everything.
robbed Kev and made him show his titties. Like, lift your shirt up.
Hold them
I don't
together.
want to lift it up, nigga.
Let me see what you
Hold them
wearing,
together.
little
We're going
mama.
live.
Now push them together.
Give me your wedding. Give me your wedding ring. Damn it. Give me the watch then. Give me the watch.
Sit there, give me the.
Why you act like I don't even have this ring? You know
Give me
this
the
ring
real
costs
one.
more than an actual wedding band. You do know that, right?
I don't know that.
Engagement rings cost more, Kevin. You do know that. You do know that. You've had to pay for it.
Because sometimes they last longer.
This is gonna
Wait,
be
so did you
triggering
get an
in the
engagement
So
ring
here
and
got
a wedding
Rob
ring?
for his other
Yeah,
side.
because the wedding band you're supposed to get when you get
Give
married.
me.
Oh, the
Give me
band, but it's
that
still
shit
the same. You have the
It's the band.
just the band.
But
Okay,
the
I thought you
engagement
meant
ring
like
is
a
when
whole
you
different
spend a lot more money.
Give me the
typically
hairline.
because it has a diamond.
one. Right. Okay.
Shut up, Kevin. What are you even talking about?
What is happening? First of all, anybody that robs me like that,
Keisha ain't worried
you
about
pull a gun out, I'm not at all.
That's how the
worried.
police hold them.
I'm not worried at all.
Give me all the
Shoot
black
me.
movies.
Shoot me.
You
Can't
are
even
from
do it.
Detroit.
Yeah.
I'll be like, come on, man, don't make me.
You know the worst is getting robbed in person, and they say, "Give me all your wallet, give me your watch." You be like, "Oh, you thought we was done? We going to the ATM? We getting all that shit."
Oh, snap. What's the PIN number?
That happened on an episode
What
of
happens
Forensic
when you
Files.
don't really have money?
Man.
There's a cap on the ATM, though. They're only
Yeah.
getting 500 out
But
of
what
it.
if you don't even have
100,000.
money in your account like that? Like, what if the person robs somebody and they go to the
They
ATM?
be like,
and
ah,
they
that's
got
what you
They
get.
gonna
They
feel
got
bad, like, man,
$85.
take your wallet.
Nah.
Nah, dog, man,
Like,
you
nah,
really
we just
down
get started.
bad.
Let's go to the house. See what you got
Yeah,
there.
yo, that's what happened to this lady. They on Forensic Files, they caught her at a house. They stole stuff from her house. And they took her car and they put her in the back seat. And they was like, "We're gonna go to every ATM," because she was like, "I'm not giving you my I'm not giving you my pen. So she finally gave it to him. It was wrong.
Yeah.
And tried it 3 times. The ATM locks it up. So they was like, fuck, we had to go to another ATM.
Shoot you in
It's
your
all on
goddamn
camera.
pinky toe.
Point, I'm rolling out the car, okay?
Right.
She was tied up. They tied
I
her
will
up.
I'll roll out the car.
I would stay in the
Please.
car with a gun and I'm watching them so that I'm not on camera, and I was like,
No. So it was a father and daughter, and the father stayed in the car. He made the daughter go in and try the ATM.
Dang.
Oh my gosh.
It was crazy as hell.
Wow.
I haven't gotten robbed at gunpoint, but I have gotten burglarized. That's like the close. And I will
so
tell you,
have I.
that
Yeah.
is the
That's the
worst
worst.
feeling.
That's
They took my
actually
kids.
almost worse.
They took my kids. It is.
Yeah.
Feeling like somebody was in your house.
Yes,
They took
and
my
looking
kids'
all your stuff.
piggy bank.
Mhm.
They left cameras, laptop. I had laptop, camera,
Game time.
desktop.
That's harder to
meter.
move sometimes. If
That's
you
what
don't
I
have a
thought
person,
too.
yeah.
But they took the
You
kids'
know what
piggy
they
bank.
took out of when I first moved to Koreatown, it was like maybe 6 months in, and I came in and I was like, wait, why is my stuff everywhere? I didn't do this. And I was like, I've been robbed. You know what they took?
What?
Stamps and my costume jewelry.
Postage stamps or food stamps?
What?
Postage stamps.
Those are,
You got
You were in
robbed
a
once
house or an
were they
apartment?
forever
by a
stamps?
6-year-old.
And I was
got
like, who
robbed.
came in me
What?
and had this
Right.
forever stamp?
they
So you living in a house or an apartment?
No, this is apartment in
I
Koreatown.
really think people would rob apartments.
On the top floor though, so you had to, and we had stairs, which means you had to climb like 3 flights of stairs to get to my apartment, which was in the middle
That was an
of
inside
the
job.
building.
I
Oh,
wouldn't think that
sure.
people would rob somebody and stay in an apartment because it just feels like
Nah.
too
Seems
many
Like you
people
got to go
can
through
know.
too much to
My
get out.
first-
Yeah, you got
apartment-
neighbors and like
Right.
My
literally
first
right
apartment, the air conditioner, and this is my first apartment in St. Louis. The air conditioner was built into the wall,
Y'all
but
had
it
air
wasn't
conditioners in
secure.
St.
Yeah, we did.
Well, there was the wall was a hole in it, so.
So they just took
So,
the.
so
put
they
some
filled the
ice
wall
right there
with the
and
air
then the window.
conditioner.
It's like a barn.
Yes.
So, but it wasn't secured, and so it had been a string of robberies and break-ins in the apartment complex. And this is when I was still working at White Castle, but I was hitting their ass up. I was like, I was working.
You
a
were
night
robbing
shift.
them.
Yeah, I was.
That's why you got robbed.
That's right.
That was
So I had
smart.
this big, like, standing flat screen TV. And so, like, I knew something was up immediately because normally when I open the door, the TV would stop the door, right? I opened the door and that bitch swung all the way up in the wall. I was like,
That's a
this
wild
nigga-
reason to know you've been robbed.
Bro, they took. I mean, this is probably like a 65-inch
Flat
TV.
screen or fatback?
This is the you know when
Oh,
it was all one
boy.
unit, the standing unit.
Oh,
So
my
they
gosh.
wheeled it out.
That's
And nobody called the cops. And then niggas wheeling out a big screen TV.
That's St.
First of
Louis
all,
for
they
you.
kicked the air conditioner in. That's how they got in. They kicked the air conditioner in, climbed through the hole, rolled the TV out. I had got a Pioneer radio. It was like the tape player CD combo. They stole that. They stole all my new diesels. It was a new model called West Colorado. I had 6 pair of diesel shoes.
Great. That was good for you that they took those.
Nah, diesels was popping then. This is when the diesel
Right.
shoes.
That's what you're
Man, they stole all my diesels and they stole about $700 in cash from on top of my refrigerator.
You know
Everything
funny-
I stole from White Castles or got one stolen from White Castles,
Yeah.
they
Karma.
stole. And I was just like, all right, my nigga.
When you
I
get
get
robbed,
it.
Somebody
wanna
from, that was
see-
somebody from corporate.
That was
Like,
like
nigga, we all need, but we can't
right.
prove it, but we gonna get that back.
And what you gonna do?
Because they
That
knew
was
what you
God.
had in there
That was
too.
God.
Right.
When you get
Yeah.
robbed, you
I
always
had
want to
just
see if
moved in.
you want to see if you can catch them. You be like, did this happen? You be like, who outside?
Right.
You be
You
like,
can't catch
is
it.
that him right
I
there?
came out, nigga. Nobody was outside. I ain't have a direction to look. I was just like,
That only happened to me one time. I'll never forget. It was 10th grade, 9th grade, 10th grade. And I came to school, had a brand new Tommy Hilfiger coat. It was fly. Nobody in school had this coat. And I came to school, and by fucking third hour, that coat was out of my locker.
You had no
Somebody
And
else
I
had
know
that coat.
to this day, I know who stole it. I know exactly who stole my coat. It was some dudes in the King homes. I know who it was. And you know what? I was pissed. But my daddy picked me up. It was cold out. It's Detroit. It's cold. I ain't got no
Oh,
coat.
boy.
Oh, that's a double
That's
And then he
whammy.
was like, no, don't worry.
Literally.
We're going to go get you another one. I came to school the next day, and I ain't even take it off. I was just walking through the
Well, you
hall.
learned that lesson.
man,
Keisha, it's 112.
Yeah.
I don't trust you
And
guys.
But I just feel like I have to flex on whoever stole it. Like, you know what? It's all good.
And I'm
Because guess
sure you
what? We
smelled
just went
yourself.
got
That's
another
what
one.
they
Listen,
stole. They're like,
That
you
would
don't
be
get another
wild,
one. You don't
though. If I
need
stole
this.
your coat, and the next day you had one like, hey,
Nigga,
listen, I really got it like that.
They stole my in my high school. This is my senior year. I used to come late and I'd park like by the teachers and stuff like that. I was class president, so I was abusing my power. Niggas broke my back window, stole the headrest. The TVs were in the headrest. They stole both
Oh, okay.
headrests.
St. Louis is a different
Nah, they
animal.
stole because the TVs were in the headrest.
headrest?
The
Why
TVs
did you
were in
have
the
that in high
headrest.
school?
So they stole the
But
they stole
also,
the
the fact that we
headrest.
believe they just stole headrests was
Yeah.
like,
They
like,
stole the
nigga, I don't have
TV.
this.
Had
It
it
stole
on
the
your arms.
VCR and the DVD player
How did
and
you
my
have this?
Twitter.
Why you have a
I
VCR in your
You
car?
sold drugs, Megan.
I was
yeah.
But I ain't never seen nobody with VCR, like DVD.
This is
but not
this
VCR.
is 2000. This is 2000.
Oh, yeah.
My nigga built
Hollywood
VCR.
video
They
and
did have
everything was still out.
VCRs in there. Yes, my dad
I've
had a
never seen
conversion
somebody with a
van, girl. We
VCR.
had a
I had a
VCR
VCR
in
and
there.
they were
My
like
dad
this
went to we
big.
had DVD.
I had the DVD and the VCR.
think
You
had a
was
record
really,
player, too.
rewinding and
Nah, so the DVD was just
VHS tapes.
the
like you
DVD
trying-
player was connected to the TV on the front on the dash, and then the VHS were the ones on the headrest. The headrest we just played porn.
So
on.
here just be doing too much.
God.
The
Yeah,
moral
yeah,
of
for
the
the porn.
story is
He had a record
Tahir
player
be
on the
doing
dash.
But
too
listen,
much.
so they stole all that shit.
So
I
everything
came out-
you own got stolen.
Everything
House,
I had in the car got stole, right? I came out hella mad, went back to the block, bought everything all over again, came back the next day twice so hard with alarm. See, I didn't have alarm at first. I was like, niggas ain't gonna break into my shit. I'm me.
How old were you?
17.
And your car was
Oh
at
my
school?
gosh.
Yeah, I was at school. They got me in the daytime.
No, you had
Nobody
a car at
questioned
school?
where you got all
I
this
like-
money.
Nobody broke into
Nobody
the car.
questioned
at
where you
school,
got
though.
all this money.
Niggas,
I never wanted my own car 'cause
Nobody,
I was like, my
everybody
parents'
knew I
cars are
wasn't
way
living
better
at
and I could
home.
just
They
drive their
already
cars
knew I
wherever
was like out in the
So until I
streets.
got to college, I just drove my
That's
parents' car.
like, I would be like,
Who
oh,
gonna
this
ask me? A
is-
teacher? I was a great
teacher.
kid. I was a very student. I was on
You
National
sold
Honor
drugs.
Society.
You were not a great kid.
I sold drugs for 2 weeks. I quit. It was very strict.
That's like saying I stabbed
Very
somebody.
strenuous.
Yes.
It was
You
very
guys doing it
strenuous.
right.
Oh my God, no! So that's when I started stealing from White Castles. I was like, this is much easier.
White-
But I was a very
white
great
collar
student. I
crime.
sold drugs. I
This
stole
is
like, you
much
know.
easier than looking over my shoulder and one of those cops
Oh my
before me.
gosh.
No,
That's the crazy thing about selling drugs. You got to deal with the police and other drug dealers.
nigga. And
That's
then,
like, do y'all watch
Yeah.
Queen of the South?
nah,
No.
Like even like Queen of the South Power, all these shows is like, this is too. When do you ever relax? Bitch,
That's
when do you
what-
take a
it's too
vacation and
stressful,
enjoy?
man.
Every day you getting shot
Yeah.
at?
It's
Every-
too.
yeah,
Every
I'm
time I
good.
watch a drug show,
Jealous,
I'm like,
man.
nigga, there's in Breaking Bad, the nigga had a storage room full of money.
Yeah.
And the stress though.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you
It
can
never
never stop.
ends. All right, let's put it to a
never.
vote. What we
I don't know
going
what
with,
we're talking
guys?
Chipotle.
Getting robbed
personally.
online.
You're Rob online?
Yes.
Okay.
We're saying what's worse, or you rather have?
Which one would you rather?
Which one
I'd
Happen
rather
to
get
you?
robbed online.
Online as well, because I'm get that back.
Online.
In person.
Why? Why? Give me one good reason.
Why would you rather
You gonna
be
shoot me,
robbed in
nigga? Huh? You gonna shoot me? Oh, you gonna shoot your boy? Okay, all right, here it is. Here it is. Here's the money.
Remember when Frank Lewis killed that nigga like that? What you gonna do? Shoot me in broad daylight? Pow! Wow.
Oh, y'all
Yes,
got
you would.
bullets, huh?
That last thought when he pulled that trigger pine, this
Listen.
nigga is a criminal.
What you gonna do, Frank? You gonna shoot me? You gonna shoot me in broad daylight for all these people?
Damn it.
This nigga- I wish you could get one, like, as you die, I wish you could get one last thing. I'm like, you dirty bitch.
The only thing that I really hope is that you can
Everything?
see like your own funeral. Like I feel like you should be able to see your
Oh,
own
man.
funeral.
I'm sure you can, but you don't. You can't say it. Well,
Yeah.
You can't relay it back to the people.
Yes,
that-
That was a
probably
funny thing
watching
about
it
coming to
like
America
that.
too. That was the one thing
Nigga,
that I thought
yes.
was funny.
That was, and I was
Joffrey
like, that's
DeForest
actually
like,
a really good idea.
Nigga,
Kind
I
of.
was like, I wrote that down.
Yeah.
I want to
If
see
you
who
know-
really
if you know
how
you about to
really
go.
rock it.
He said,
Yes.
"Okay, son, I'm gonna die."
Give me my flowers. Yeah, give me my flowers.
That
Let
was
me
solid.
see.
All right, well, thank our special guests, Keysha E and Dion Lack, for coming
welcome,
through tonight.
guys.
Big shout out to the original squad, Meg, Scoop, and we got Kev on stage, and I'm to hear more. We'll see you next week on another episode of Squadcast versus Peace.